And we are live. Hello, girls. Happy 2021 to you. Happy New Year. It's lovely to have you here again. I'm Anita McLaughlin, the owner and founder of Sequins and Sand, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to our very first Friday Vibe Lunchtime Live for 2021. Here's crossing everything that 2021 is going to be a much kinder year than what our previous year was. If you are watching this live, big hello to you, and a big warm hug and hello to you if you are watching the recording as well. I know 12 o'clock Vegas time on a Friday is not always an ideal time for everyone to tune in, so I'm very grateful that you tune in when you can. I'm so excited and pumped to be here. I think I've missed you guys on the live. I really, really have. I'm just going to check in a minute to see if we've got any eyeballs to see how we're going. We've got 5 eyeballs so far, so I know that we're doing something right. Guys, if you could just raise your hand or say hello and let me know that you can see me and hear me okay. It's always a little bit of a gamble here when we go live to know exactly how it's being received. Okay, that's great. Okay, this edition with the idea of Australia Day, not that far away, I decided to focus on Aussie-made labels that we have in our stable here at Sequins and Sand. Super proud to have these great Aussie labels here with us. And might I add that all the labels we sell at Sequins and Sand are Australian labels. They're all based here, but not all of them make here. And today I just wanted to tip my hat to those who do, because it's not for every business. And, you know, COVID times more than anything has shown us the importance and dependency we have on imports, right? I know trying to get extra stock has been a challenge as well, because a lot of it being made overseas with freight issues as well, and factories closing down internationally, it's been really challenging. So the more we make here, the easier it is to get stuff. But I know that it's not that easy because of price pointing, you know, cost of labor, blah, blah, blah. It all adds to the cost price point of everything. But we have some awesome labels here that do a fantastic job at providing us a wonderful product with a great point of difference. And that's what I want to show you today. I've got some notes here because I don't want to miss out on anything important. My brain's still a bit rusty. It's in holiday mode. Speaking of which, Helen, I'm sure you'll be tuning in at some stage. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for steering the ship and keeping things on track, as I had a wonderful 2-week break. Without your help, that would not have been possible. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. Got to go to the beach and make some wonderful memories with family and friends again, which was great. Thank you. So today I've got 3 labels to showcase for you, Aussie-made labels: Asuna, Aquacove, and Olive and Ash. Now, 2 of these are in the sun-safe sphere, bit of a tongue twister, and the other one is here to keep us healthy in another way. But all 3 have quite a bit in common. And when I was thinking about it earlier, there are some wonderful values that they all share beyond, you know, their products are different, but their value sets unite them. And that's what I love about dealing and working with small labels. They provide not only the point of difference, but I just love watching something small grow into something bigger. And being a small business owner, I completely appreciate that. Everyone needs a start and a place to grow. And I hope that we are that for these labels. Some of them I've been working with for over 3 years now. A couple are newer than that. But anyway, they all have something in common. And the 3 of them all have the fact that they look after our skin in one way or another. So what makes these heart-driven businesses thrive and move forward is their want to do the right thing by you and for all of them, by your skin to look after you that way. So Asuna and Aquacove are our beachwear specialists, and they look after your skin by providing products that are UPF 50 rated. So a UPF rating is what is a sun-safe rating that relates to clothing, just like SPF relates to sunscreen that we put on. So a UPF of 50 is a very, very, very high protection factor. It's like wearing sunscreen, benefit being though you don't feel greasy and you don't have to reapply. Stays on, which is awesome. And Olive and Ash. Hello, Deb, if you're there as well. Olive and Ash, some of you may know from, we did a massive 35 series lunchtime lives when COVID first broke, actually, as a way to give everyone a wonderful distraction and to keep you centered, a place to come back to during all that unknown. And Deb was generous enough to join me on 3 of those sessions talking about Olive and Ash. We talked about hand sanitizers and hand health generally with and dry skin, and also teas. But I'll get more onto Deb's stuff a little bit later on. But Olive and Ash look after your skin in a different way. They are devoted to using pure Aussie ingredients, yay, in Tassie, to bring you their goodies. So all 3 have that factor of passionately wanting to do the best by you and through looking after your skin, your health, your skin that way. They also have a very strong environmental focus as well. All of these labels want to do the right thing by the planet, and the beachwear, the lycra that both Asuna and Aquacove use is actually made from reclaimed materials. A lot of it is reclaimed fishing nets, for example. So the fabric is recycled and made from other materials, which is awesome. And then, of course, Deb's stuff from Olive and Ash, they use very wholesome, and they also believe in not using palm oil, which is a great way to save the environment, as we know. You know, those poor orangutans and their environment's getting decimated for palm oil. So that's just a few ways in which these labels are similar but different, same but different. They're also owned by women. So each of them, we have Lyndall from Asuna. Hi, Lyndall, if you're tuning in. I'm sure you will be at some stage. We've got Roz from Aquacove and Deb from Olive and Ash. Now, Deb does have a partner in crime, being her partner, Andrew. They are the dynamic duo there, but Deb is the front face of it, making a lot of the products and also helping, you know, doing the marketing and whatnot. And these women do an exceptional job at running their businesses and evolving their businesses. I think that's what's been really exciting, watching these 3 labels evolve over the time that they've been with us, is that another great benefit of working with small business is they're agile. They take the time to listen, they adapt and change to suit what you want. So I will talk about each of them a little bit later and how they've adapted, but it's a wonderful thing. You know, often when they're big, it's not about giving you exactly what you want. It's what, you know, necessarily is going to put the bucks in the drawer. But these guys do a fantastic job at listening and adapting. So enough about them generally. Let's dive in and have a look at each of these fantastic labels. If you've got any questions as we go along, unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to answer them on the fly, but I will definitely go in later and have a look and answer them. So please, if you've got any comments or have any questions, pop them in as we go. All right, first cab off the rank is Asuna. Rightio. So Lyndall's label, Asuna, is all about and began with a concept called the Rashie dress. So she says she's the home of the Rashie dress. And this is one of the 3 styles that she has, with a 4th on the way that I'll talk about soon as a little surprise. But this is one of her Rashie dresses. And this is one that I wear. I've flogged this summer. What I love about Lyndall's designs is that not only do they offer more coverage, which, you know, for me is about sun safe and feeling comfortable on the beach, knowing that I'm not frying myself too much, but they just feel so heavenly on. This fabric is silky, silky soft, and it dries really quickly as well. So it is a swimwear fabric. You can get this wet. You can dive in the pool because it's chlorine resistant as well, and also in the ocean, obviously. And but, you know, I don't know that you want to swim in it, because from a safety point of view, it's a lot of fabric around you. But for a walk on the beach, or a walk around the pool, or putting on a cover up over your togs if you want to step away from the pool or the beach to get, I don't know, lunch or something, or do a spot of shopping. I do shopping in this. This is fantastic. So let me just show you some of the features. Signature Asuna features. Trim, that's the number one feature. So Lyndall loves a trim. This is a navy Rashie dress that has been trimmed in some, I think she calls it, well, it's a mint color, but I think it's like ocean mist or something like that. Anyway, apologies, Lyndall, if I've got that wrong. But it's a beautiful mint color. And I hope that, yeah, that's kind of blowing it out. Let me just turn my light down a little bit, and you might be able to pick up on the color a little bit better. Oh, there we go, down the bottom. You see that mint. So signature trim and all these beautiful little details. So can I show you here, the top of this Rashie dress, it's got a little hook and eye. I'm just going to try and stop the flaring. There we go. That's a bit better. Hook and eye. You can't even notice it. It just slips in there. Easy to put on when you got it on. Trust me, it works, girls. I had it done up on my holiday. And that means you can keep it fully closed at the top, and it sort of sits just there around the collarbone, so it covers the décolletage area, or you can leave it open if you like for a little bit more airflow. This has got just below a half sleeve and fantastic little pockets on both sides. So again, thinking convenience as well as sun-safe style and savviness. Beautiful high back, so you get complete coverage at the back. And this one on me falls to just on my knee. I'm 5'4", so around 5'4.5", so around about 164-ish or something like that, I think I am. I'm about a 10 to 12, so this is the small that fits really, really well. There's enough room underneath there to put a cozy underneath if you like. So that is one of her Rashie dresses. All of Lyndall's range, as with all of our brands, easy to find on the website by going into sequinsandsand.com.au, and then at the top right-hand corner of the homepage, there's a link to our brands. If you click on that, they're all listed alphabetically. Find the brand you're after, and all of their products appear for you. So that's a quick and easy way to find the Asuna stuff. So that is the A-line Rashie dress, that one. And most of Lyndall's products go to an extra large, so they'll cover up to an 18 easily. Some of them will go to a 20. And all of that is listed in the description for each of the products, girls. So that's the A-line Rashie dress. The cover-up Rashie dress. Now this one you might have picked up has a different shape. This one, this is a large, so this one would be an easy 16 to 18, a less busty 18 probably, easily 16 to 18, and it's got some contrasting insets. And there's Rusty. Oh, it wouldn't be alive without Rusty, would it, girls? He's always tuning in. So there we go. Oh, hello, Sarah. Nice to see you popping in there. Thank you for waving your hand and saying g'day. So these insets, again, it's, you know, the contrast trim. This one happens to be the Protea print, and I know Lyndall's introducing a new print next summer, but this is a very generous, because of those insets, it has a very generous fall, girls. So if you're more tummy conscious and like a bit more room to move about the tummy and hips, this is a great option for you. It's also got more of a boat neck, so it sits, again, will sit high and across, and the long sleeves on this one, whereas the other one was sort of halfway down. And again, all in the details, look at that, thumb holes to keep the sleeves down and to protect this part of your hand, the tops of your hand as well. So an awesome high coverage at the back. And this will fall to about the knees as well, just below the knees. So that's the cover-up Rashie dress. It also comes with a stripe detail there as well, so something a little bit different. And as you can see, you know, that was a really generous large, so the extra large is very much going to go to a 20. Now, this was Lyndall also does in her range. So when she started, it was all about the Rashie dress, and we featured a couple here. There's more on the website. There's a racer back as well. Then there's this new one coming. Now, after I get off here today and in the next 24 hours, I'm going to put it up on the website. It's, oops, not that one. That's Aquacove, false. It's this one. She's calling this one the zip up Rashie dress. There it is there, girls. Now, this will be exclusive. Drum roll, please. This will be exclusive to Sequins and Sand for quite some time until next summer when she rolls it out in other colours and prints. But for now, it comes in black with the pink trim around the thumb. I wish I could pick up that pink a bit better for you. Here we go. Awesome. So we have the zip up down the front, and that goes to probably, you know, just at the top of the diaphragm there, just below your breastbone, so that would make it easy to get in and out of. You've got, it's a plastic zip, so it's not going to get hot, but it's a durable thick zip. I can tell by looking at it. You've got the long sleeves with the thumb holes, and then on the sides, do you see this? It's a drawstring, right? So you can adjust the length to be as short or as long as you like. So bring it up on one side or both. So that's a bit of flexibility in the length. Now, this is an extra large in this one. You can see there's some darts there. Sarah, you'd appreciate the construction. Sarah is our seam. Sarah makes some clothes too in WA. Another homemade great Aussie label. And yeah, so this extra large, I think, is easily, I reckon this is an 18, possibly a 20 with this one. So a nice, generous extra large. Lovely. So little mandarin collar at the top. And like I said, this will be exclusive to Sequins and Sand. Let's see, Lyndall very kindly has given me some notes here. She looks after me so well. $165 it will be, girls. Extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, with a flamingo trim. That's her flamingo pink. Awesome. So this is UPF 50, chlorine resistant, made in Australia, made in Adelaide actually. The new Asuna zip up Rashie dress, exclusive to Sequins and Sand within the next 24 hours. So then Lyndall has some accessories as well. Now, this is her snood, and the snood is literally a loop of fabric. I feel like I should do, you know, elastics or something with it, but it's something that you can throw on for extra sun coverage over the shoulders, around the neck, over your head, because, you know, we often forget about our scalp as well, don't we? So extra modesty too, girls, if you need that. And I've seen some girls even wear this as a short wraparound. You can knot it off and wear it as almost like a sarong, I guess, as well. Nice, quick and easy way to cover up your bathers when you get out of the pool or out of the surf or from the beach. So it's just a nice, handy little accessory. And as you can see, or you might not be able to see if my the colours aren't showing up properly, but Lyndall cleverly, attention to detail this girl has, look. So she brings back the trims in her snoods as well. So you can match the trims with the snood fabric. And there's another little surprise. To launch the Rashie dress, the zip-up Rashie dress, Lyndall's given me a snood, and I'm going to give that away to some lucky girl who places the order within the next week for one of these. and they'll go into the draw to win one of Lyndall's fantastic snoods. So nice little bonus there for those who have been tuning in. Thank you very much. A little reward. Thank you, Lyndall, for your generosity. Lyndall donated this one for the giveaway. So that is the snood. So Lyndall does some accessories. She has expanded the label not only in size offering, but also beyond the Rashie dress and her snood, which was also something that she started with, to doing tops. So she has a knot top, which is pretty similar to what I've got on now, with a straight through line that has an opening at the side and longer length there so that you can tie it off, again, to vary the length. She's got a wrap top. Now, this is one of her earlier ones that, again, I've been wearing and using over the years. She's adapted the colours, but it's a wrap one. And, again, Lyndall's got the signature trim differences on hers with the long tie belt and at the base of the sleeves. And she does this now in black and white trim, black with silver trim, navy with white trim. There's quite a few different options now. So she's expanded the range into tops, to the wrap tops, which are her Rashie versions as well, and then also some long pants and shorts. Can I say the shorts have been the #1 bestseller this season for bottoms, for shorts. You know, the high-waisted have been very, very popular, but shorts, girls, you can't get enough of the shorts. And I've got them across at least 4 labels at Sequins and Sand now because of their popularity. So, again, you can match back and wear under the Rashie dresses and those tops some shorts if you want a bit more coverage for the tops of your legs. Most of Lyndall's shorts will go to a mid-thigh area. And, again, black and navy. There has been a Protea print, but I think that's just about gone. There'll be a new print coming in next summer. So you can match your pants with a top and also wear pants, whether they're long pants, because she does a great cigarette leg long pant as well with a beautiful wide waistband on it. Women love those. And, again, I'd wear those beyond the beach. Lyndall's stuff you can wear beyond the beach and the pool. So she's got some long pants in the offering now too, to go with the shorts and the wrap tops and the knot tops, as well as the Rashie dresses and the snoods. So an awesome range that is there to look after your skin. So praise to you, Lyndall, for doing a wonderful job. Lyndall's based in Adelaide, and that's where all of her products are made as well. So that is a sooner. Next, keeping with the beachwear theme, we have Aquacove. Now, Roz has been, when did you start Aquacove, Roz? It must be at least 2015, so quite some time now. And Roz has a very particular niche. She decided that she wanted something when she was holidaying at Little Cove at Noosa years and years ago. She wanted something that could protect her skin while she was playing with the kids, but she found it hard to find a Rashie back then that she didn't feel super frumpy in, right? And I can fully appreciate that, because back then it was very much what you'd put your kids in, right? That was the offering. Those pullovers, there might have been a few full zip fronts up, but not many. So Roz decided to do a wrap Rashie. And I love Roz's wrap Rashies. That's a big tongue twister too. And over the years, Roz has evolved her offering as well to include larger sizes. When she started, it was small, medium, large. You've got to crawl before you walk and then walk before you run. And now she goes up to 3XL with a couple of her options, and they are fantastic. She's also extended one of the styles to have more coverage around the top as well. But let's have a look at one of Roz's wrap Rashie tops. So this is a navy. It also comes in black, and Roz has got red as well, and aqua. So I actually might just slip this on. I hadn't planned on doing that, but why not, hey? I've got the gear on to do it. This is not my size. This is a bit bigger. What's this one? Yeah, they're not my size, so it's going to be a little bit big, but you'll get the gist, girls. So you literally, and again, this fabric's a similar fabric to Lindell's Asuna fabric. So you've got, just like wearing a wrap dress, girls, you've got the hole there in the side seam, and you just simply thread it through. Thanks, Sarah. And then you can wrap it around to suit your size and shape and how much length that you want. And that's literally how they sit. So this one is the almost just over a half sleeve and will sit there on your décolletage. Roz also has a style that's got more of a collar, a bit similar to this one here actually, so that when you do it up, it folds up a little bit higher like that on you. So they're the two styles that Roz has in her range. And you can see there's ample coverage across the top of the back. You know, that's the tricky part, girls, isn't it? So when you're trying to put your sunscreen on and to have it reapplied, the top of the back is a really tricky area. But beautiful, beautiful Rashies, the wrap style Rashie, that's Roz's niche. That's all she does for women at the moment is her the wrap style. And as I said, it comes in a few different colors and goes to a size 3XL. So look out for that. I also know, letting the cat out of the bag a little bit here. I hope it's okay, Roz. Please forgive me. I do like to give a few little secrets away each time. But Roz is introducing some men's Rashies soon. And I know, you know, with my husband, even though he surfs and he's often in a spring suit or a steamer to get coverage, to get men to wear Rashies is a really hard thing. And I believe we should also be wearing Rashies to be role models for our children. We expect our children to wear them and we lather them up in sunscreen and put long sleeves on them and Rashies on them, but we don't necessarily do it for ourselves. And the boys are even harder again, I find. So I wish you all the best with that men's range, Roz, that you bring out. Girls, go to aquacove.com.au to check out Roz's site. I'll put all the links in for all these brands as well, girls, because there are other things that they might have that we don't have from time to time. And, you know, it's all about sharing the love. So go and check it out. They're not on there yet. She's still working on it, but I know it's coming. And I'm pretty excited about that. I'm certainly going to be getting some for the boys in my family to see, because they don't look like regular Rashies. They look like a shirt that they can then go, you know, off the beach or away from the pool with as well. But leading by example, we love that. So that is Aquacove, an awesome Aussie label. Now, Roz is in Victoria, and I'm not exactly sure where she gets her stuff made in Australia, to be honest. It might actually be in Victoria. Roz, if you're tuning in at some stage, let us know. But, yeah, fantastic Victorian-based label here in Australia. So let me see what my notes say. Olive and Ash, we keep moving south. Now we go to Tassie. So this one is a little bit left of centre, but as I mentioned earlier, Deb and I are mates. We've met through the Her Business Network, which is awesome. And that's where, hello, Sarah, I've met Sarah from as well. But there are some awesome women business owners in that network, and Deb and I have clicked. I love, love, love her products. I don't believe in selling and promoting anything that I don't love and believe in. Deb's products are so simple and uncomplicated. You know, there's none of that heady perfumey kind of smells. I have very dry skin, and I find her skincare really, really soothing and hydrating. But when we did our 35 lives back, you know, I think we started in March or April and went right through, Deb talked to us about hand health, and Olive and Ash uses all olive-based, olive is an ash, as the name suggests. All of the products are olive oil based, and they use all locally sourced products from Tassie. And as we know, Tassie is fantastic. It's one of the purest environments on the planet. And it's just marvelous that Deb and Andrew have a business that supports a lot of local growers and small businesses in Tassie as well. So kudos to you guys for keeping it local in Tassie and making these extraordinary products. So we don't sell all of them here at Sequins and Sand because, you know, it's such a big range, but we have selected a couple, and one of them is the hand sanitizer. So that comes in, and you can get these, again, go into brands and Olive and Ash, otherwise also in the give section. And I've put Olive and Ash in the give section because a percentage of all of their products goes to saving the orangutans. So, you know, that whole palm oil thing that we talk about. But this is the label. Oops, back away from the glare and the flare. So these are the two sizes in the hand sanitizers. And I learned so much talking to Deb about hand sanitizers. When things were first released, you know, I think everyone was madly rushing to get stuff to market. And a lot of them weren't complying with World Health Organization guidelines. So World Health stipulates that to be effective against the virus, they don't obliterate the virus, but to be an effective hand sanitizer, they need to have at least 60% alcohol in them, in the range of 60 to 85%. And then what Deb does to nourish, she calls them moisturizing sanitizers, is they add essential oils that are naturally antibacterial and antiviral to the range. And I was a little bit confused at first because I don't believe you spray these things on and it kills the virus. That's not what they do. It's actually that the alcohol helps to break down the outer layers of the viral cell. And then when you rub your hands, that's what actually gets rid of the virus literally off your hands. It's like washing your hands does, right? But when you can't get to good old soap and water, then this is the next best thing. So I've got the small size stashed in my handbag and in every car. And then this larger size is at home for when we go out and about and, you know, day trips and things like that. And it's a family size for me. So these are available on the Sequins and Sand website. They are awesome products. They're not overly drying. Like some of them you go into the supermarkets and I don't know how your hands feel at the end of it, but mine feel quite hot and they get a bit red and sore. So these are nice and nourishing as well, nice and gentle. The other thing we have is the Olive and Ash. Oh, that's not it. Oh, I forgot to bring it up. Oh, bugger. I thought this was it. We also have the Soothing Hand Lotion, and it's got lavender and sandalwood in it, which I love lavender. So, again, a lovely soothing emollient that goes on. I actually put it all over my body because I've got very dry skin, so it takes a bit of working in, but once it's there, it's beautiful. And then on the sink, I've got some of her liquid Castile. So the Castile soaps go back to, you know, ancient Spain, and that's the origins of Olive and Ash's philosophy, you know, just nice and pure and gentle. So I keep that in the kitchen. We don't sell the soaps, but I have them on tap. The other thing we don't sell but is Deb's passion are her teas. So calm teas, relaxation teas, and look at this one, for the girls teas. So I know this is where Deb's passion lies too, is it's a naturopath in her, creating these amazing teas to help us with our health that way as well. So Olive and Ash, great Tassie label using wonderfully pure sourced Tassie ingredients, another way of showcasing wonderful products that are made here in Australia. And even though we don't have like the whole beach theme going on, I love supporting other women in business where I can, and Deb's products are fantastic. So well done, Deb. Thank you for giving us beautiful skin care products to look after our skin and our health that way. So that brings me almost to the end of it. I also wanted to say that in the whole, you know, leading up to Australia Day, Aussie made theme, that if you've got some labels that are made in Australia, pop them in the feed. Let us know who they are. Let's share the love and showcase other fantastic Aussie labels that you love to wear or use or know of, or maybe that label is yours. So tell us all about it. Put it in the feed. We'd love to know. And it could, you know, I don't mind. It's not stuff that we don't sell. No, let's just tell everybody, as many people as we can who'll be tuning into this later, that we have some wonderful Aussie labels, Aussie-made labels here in Australia, and we want to do our best to support them. So important in these COVID times in particular to keep the money here. You know, I often have to fight my kids. I have an online store, right? So shopping online, 12 years, all the rest of it, absolutely do it. But so many still are importing from China and other parts of Asia and the UK and the US, and just trying to get through to the kids that, you know, let's try and keep the money here to get us, our economy, moving along as much as we can. So let's try and keep the money here as much as we can too, guys. Just be a little bit conscious of it. So put your Aussie favourites in the feed, and we will showcase those as well. And some of them we might, who knows, we might actually add to the shop here at Sequins and Sand at some stage. So that brings Aussie Made to a close for now. I will feature a little bit more and talk about more in the newsletter coming out on Sunday. But that's it for today. Next week, drum roll, another surprise. And there's a bit of a hint behind me on the door there, the black and white. And I've stuck a bit of black and white in here. We've got some more Genevieve that's just landed in store. And again, long sleeve one pieces, zip ups. The zip up one piece has been an extraordinary product for the summer just gone. As soon as they're in, they romp out the door. So I'm excited to bring you these beautiful long sleeves in black and white, the Magnolia print, as well as some in the Mystic Hibiscus, which is a colourful print. So 2 options for next week, but I won't say too much now. I will shut it and show you next Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in and for your support. It's wonderful to be back. I feel refreshed and ready to go. And yeah, if you've got some labels that you want to share that are Aussie made, whack them in the feed, girls. Got any questions? I'll answer them as well a little bit later on today. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. See you next Friday. Bye.